Hello, and thank you for coming back to Great Books for Kids, reviewed by Michelle Marcotte. Here's a book that turns expectations sideways by taking a child-centric view of something that stresses adults out. In the Funeral, by Canadian author and illustrator Matt James, we meet Norma, who's happy to have a day off school. Her family's going to the funeral of great Uncle Frank, and Norma's mom is a bit sad, but Norma's happy to have the day off school and to visit with her favorite cousin Ray. During the funeral procession, Norma sees a small flag. Can you see that? A small flag that's been placed on each car in the funeral procession. The flag reads F-U-N, and she doesn't see the E-R-A-L that forms the rest of the word funeral. So Norma is in a good mindset to enjoy the outing. She's happy to see Ray and likes the look of the church. Of course, the church service is too long and boring, but Norma enjoys watching Ray stare at the hair coming out of the ear of the older man next to him. At the reception, there are nice sandwiches cut in triangles to enjoy. There are a few moments when Norma has some concerns. This is all a new experience for her. She asks her mom to confirm that Uncle Frank was very old, wasn't he? This is how a child confirms that their parents are nowhere near the time to die. Looking at Uncle Frank's photos, she asks if he is still a person. So Norma is taking the time to think about life and its questions. But those questions are much less interesting than playing in the churchyard where there is a fun pond and a graveyard. This is a positive, lighthearted book, and it really tickled me. I'm the daughter of a funeral director, and I spent much time in funeral homes. I think those experiences made me better prepared for life. And yet, I've run into people who think children should not go to funerals and should be shielded from the reality of death. But as The Funeral by Matt James shows, children can deal with sad events in their own ways. Norma considers the funeral a day to say goodbye, which is a nice way of thinking in these circumstances. Her view is, yes, great Uncle Frank is dead, but let's go outside and play in the grass and enjoy life. It really is a healthy book. Matt James also prepared the illustrations, and they're fun, colorful, and joyful, and plentiful. This story is told equally in words and pictures. The reality of Mom being sad is shown, but the evidence is muted. The sadness will be understood by older children, and that's okay. This is a book to read to your kids before a similar family event happens. Read it and ask your child questions and see what they think and what questions they might have. This book was published in Canada by Groundwood Press. You can buy it at Enlightened bookstores and at Amazon in the links that I've provided below in the comments section. Please like and subscribe and leave your comments below. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.